What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you, I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy Wonder, number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Best. That's this channel right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you on. If you're watching this on Twitter, go ahead and give me a like and a retweet. Appreciate that. Watching this on Facebook, same thing. Quick recap. Yesterday, tough day. 3-2. So we broke even, but Obi kind of fronted, and Wyoming fronted. I had good closing line value. They only won by one, and Jordan Clarkston fell one assist short after not getting no assist in the first half. He finished with 3. We really needed 5, but 4 would have got us a unit and a half. So this close, man. So basically broke even, won a little bit of bread yesterday. So still down 4 units on the week. Hey, it's our last day. We're gonna try and get it right. Not forcing nothing. Don't have too much. But yeah, we gotta try and get it right and keep the streak going, man. It means a lot. It means a lot, man. I'm trying to count Rifkin. All right. So that's the recap. Oh no, I need my pen. Damn, I don't got my pen. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, I gotta leave and get a pen because I want to do timestamps. Even though Nah, you know what? Instead of timestamps, I'm gonna just have to remember. All right, 130. I can remember that. All right, let's start with my straights. Will Levis over 7.5 rush yards. He is the quarterback for Tennessee. Okay, and it's gonna be a short show. Obviously, the game's about to start. He's the quarterback for Tennessee. I love this prop. I was just double checking, the cap and everything. So first of all, he just played them 2 weeks ago. Had 25 rushing yards and a touchdown. The last quarterbacks they don't played, Russell Wilson went over his. Will Levis obviously went over his rushing yards, and Zach Wilson went over his rushing yards. Zach Wilson had 12 on 2 carries. Russell Wilson had like 41 on 4 carries. Trevor Lawrence didn't go over, but he did score a touchdown. We'll get to that later. I just went back to the last 5 games. It would be really 3 or 4, but they played Joe Flacco last week, last week they played Joe Flacco, and he ain't running. So I don't even count him. But any quarterback that got any kind of wheels been running on them lately. So I think it's a good line. It's at 8.5 on DraftKings, 7.5, -110, -111 on FanDuel, and I like it a lot. Enough to put a unit on it. Think he's gonna get a few opportunities. I know he's coming back from injury, but I still think he gets a few opportunities, and he might get that 25. All right. So Will Levis, quarterback for Tennessee, over 7.5 rush yards. And my straights are down there too, by the way. Next, Kansas City, just to win the game, and San Fran to win the first half and the full game. Like to try to exploit these, especially in the NFL. It's a -139 on FanDuel, so it's juicy, but I think it's worth the juice. Kansas City obviously coming off getting embarrassed, playing against one of the worst teams in the league. I expect them to come out and handle business. And Kansas City, I just expect them to win the game against a backup quarterback that's playing on the road. That simple. All right, so that's a -139 on FanDuel. Shop around, get the best price that you can get. And for the NBA, I put this on the timeline last night. Yusuf Nurkic, I know the vibes, over 10.5 rebounds, like -120, -125 when I got it. Still like it now. You can shop around. I think it's still -125 on FanDuel. So you can shop around. I played at 11.5. He had 15 last game in like 24, 26 minutes. And the game before that, we played him. He had 10 and 14 minutes, got in foul trouble, didn't have to play the fourth quarter because of a blowout. So, excuse me. I'll be very careful today with the NBA. It is New Year's Eve, and a lot of people got plans. A lot of people ready to get the fuck up out of here and go party tonight for New Year's Eve. So just keep that in mind, all right? Just keep that in mind. Same thing I said with Christmas and Christmas Eve. But yeah, just keep that in mind, all right? And it's crazy. I was looking at the timeline, man. Just a week ago today, I had one of my best days. And maybe it is the best day I had. I don't know. Nah, it wasn't it yet, but it was one of my best days just about 7, 8 days ago. So yeah, let's try and run that back. All right, so those are the 3 straights. Yusuf Nurkic, center from Phoenix, over 10.5 rebounds. Kansas City money line, and I put that with San Fran first half full game money line. That is on DraftKings. Just scroll down and you'll see first half full game winner right under popular on FanDuel. It's on DraftKings too. I think it might be under popular or it's under game lines on DraftKings. But on FanDuel, all you gotta do is go to popular. Scroll down, you will see that. That's minus 139. And Will Levis, the quarterback for Tennessee, over 7.5 rush yards. All right. That is the straights. Let's get into blunt money bets. Oh, that's perfect. 530. Okay, 130 or 530. I'm gonna try to I should be able to remember that. But yeah, let's get in these blunt money bets. Did we get in the comments and we get about it? I'll probably go get my pen for comments so I can write down if y'all got some looks. But yeah, all right. Big vibes. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just wait to the end of the show, then I'll write them down. Once I in the stream. All right. My favorite players of the day: Brock Purdy, Chris Olave, Bijan Robinson, Nico Collins, and Will Levis. Oh, and Stidham. So those are like my top 5, top 6 players. So it's gonna be a lot of those coming up in these blood money bets. So let's get to them. All right. Brock Purdy, 3 touchdowns, and Stidham, quarterback for Detroit, the new quarterback for Denver, with Russell Wilson out of there, new quarterback for Denver, to get 2 touchdowns, and Brock Purdy, Glock Purdy, to get 3 touchdowns, plus 693. Simply put, I'm gonna keep the explanations kind of short because I want to keep this show under 40 minutes. Brock Purdy, he played his worst game of the season last week. He's going against a sweet team. He could have this in the first half. It's not like he hasn't put up gaudy stats all year. So, yeah, it could be a Christian McCaffrey 3 touchdown game. But if it's not, then they scoring 30, 35 points. So, hopefully 2 for C-Mac and 3 for him. But, yeah, Brock Purdy, 3 touchdowns, plus 693. And that's with Stidham, the Denver new quarterback, to get 2 touchdowns. That's a plus 693. Purdy 3, Stidham 2. Simply put, Sean Payton, I wouldn't mind putting something on Stidham to get 3. Sean Payton is an egotistical offensive mastermind. Straight like that. If you don't think he going with all this shit that's going on this week with Russell Wilson, if you don't think he going to be trying to make anybody, like make it look like any one of us could go in there and toss a couple touchdown passes, that Russell Wilson was the problem, you crazy. And who he going against? The Chargers, a team that they don't want to play for shit anyway. So, yeah, I think Stidham's going to have a big game today. I think that all he going to have to do is make the throws. Sean Payton going to put him in position. Just got to make the throws. So, we'll see. Next, Will Levis, anytime touchdown score. And Stidham, anytime touchdown score. I played them separately for a little bit of blunt money. Just like this minimal amount I can put on $10. Each is what I put on the small I'll put on a blunt money bet is what I put on in the score, and then I put them together. It's a plus 5,000 basically, plus 47.75 when you put them together. The cap behind this is simple. Stidham, he's got wheels. He runs more than you would think. If you look at his rushing prop right now, it's in the 30s. Same shit as Russell Wilson's. If you look at what Russell Wilson been doing, his ass been getting touchdowns. Why can't Stidham get a touchdown rushing? Same shit with Will Levis. He just got a touchdown against him 2 games ago. And Trevor Lawrence scored a touchdown versus them. He scored a touchdown versus them. And I think Zach Wilson may have also scored a touchdown. I'm not sure. Nah, Zach ain't scored a touchdown. But shit, you know what I'm saying? So Will Levis could get there. They can run a nice little first of all, these quarterbacks, if it's first and goal from the 1 on pass interference, they always liable to get a quarterback sneak. That's one thing I do love about betting quarterbacks to score touchdowns. They don't got to be the tush push. They just get a quarterback sneak. But aside from that, what you call it, run the read option. Will Levis ran the read option and scored 2 weeks ago. So shit, it could happen. Nothing crazy. Blunt money on it. All right. Will Levis, anytime touchdown, and Stidham. I think his name is Jason Stidham. But Stidham from Denver to score a touchdown. 650, 550, and a plus 47.75 when you put them together. Next, Yeah, I like this. I like this. I put a half a well, I put a full unit on this. I'm gonna just give it out at a half a unit, because we ain't gonna go crazy. Cause I ain't got no boost, so I'm gonna give it all, but I put a full unit on it. But I'm gonna get this out at a half a unit. Okay. This is on FanDuel. This is like a plus 800, maybe plus 700, something like that. I forgot to write down the odds, but it's something nice. Something nice. Because I think it would have been like a plus 1,000 with the boost. So yeah, I think it's plus 800. All right. Start with two NBA picks. OKC money line and Yusuf Nurkic, 10 rebounds. All right. Simply put, OKC should win today. They at home on New Year's Eve. And Nurkic, I love his rebound ladder today. I'll probably end up playing that. But yeah, we just stick with his 10 for now. Now we'll go to the NFL. Ezekiel Elliott, 3 catches. He's got like 4 catches in 6 straight games, some shit like that, 5 straight games. I think he had 7 or 9 last week. He's got 7, 5, and 9 in the last 3 weeks. But yeah, Ezekiel Elliott, 3 catches. Philly and San Fran each to win the first half and the full game. We already on that with a straight bet with San Fran, so I ran it back here. But I added Philly as well, same thing. Christian McCaffrey to score a touchdown. And then last but not least, in the Kansas City game, Kansas City minus 2.5 and Kelsey 4 catches. I'll probably put this on the timeline too, since there's so many legs. When I get done with the stream, if I get done in time, but I'll run it back again from the for the vibe. So Kansas City minus 2.5 and Kelsey 4 catches. Kelsey's in a great matchup this week. I think whoever they're going against, I forget. Bengals give up like the most receptions to tight ends or some shit. So yeah, we just asked them to get 4, ain't even asked them to get 5. San Fran and Philly win the first half, win the full game. They fucking double-digit favorites. We're not asking much there. Zeke, 3 catches. Like I said, he's done 4 in like the last 4 or 5 games, and they should be down all game, so it should be checked down. Charlie from Zappia. Christian McCaffrey to score a touchdown. Does that every week. OKC money line, they're a fucking 10-point favorite. Nurkic 10 rebounds. Love Nurk. All right. So yeah, that's a plus 700, and I put a half a unit on that thing. What we got? 6 more. I ain't got too much more. I ain't got no PRA steals and blocks, but I'll get into that just because I'm waiting. I'm waiting on CJ to pop. We need CJ to pop, but if CJ don't pop, I'll tell you all the 3 that I'm already looking at. Really 5 I'm looking at. All right. Next, this is my parlay insurance. So if 3 out of 4 legs hit, we get our money back, but hopefully all 4 of these hit. San Fran to score 30 points, so their team total over 29.5. So San Fran to score 30 points. Kyron Williams, running back for the Rams, to get 90 rush yards. Giants give up the most rushing yards, I believe, to running backs, and I think Kyron Williams got like 90 plus rush yards in 5 of his last 7. Don't quote me, but he's in a great matchup. Put it that way. Kyron Williams, 90 rush yards, and I think his line may be like 94, 95. Kyron Williams, 90 rush yards. San Fran to score 30 points. The Eagles to score 28 points. Their team total over 27.5, so they scored 28. We win the bet. They're going against Arizona. They should have 17 in the first half, maybe 21, and breeze to this 28 points. And last but not least, Tyreek Hill over his 94.5 yards receiving. It's Tyreek Hill. I think that game could surprisingly go under, and I don't got no alt totals this week because I don't love none of the alt totals this week. But that could be a sneaky one that goes under. But with that being said, still love Tyreek Hill. Obviously, no Waddle. Even with Waddle, still loving to get these yards. But with no Waddle, really like them. So I'll run that back again for the vibes. This is a parlay insurance on DraftKings. If 3 out of 4 legs hit, you get your money back. If all 4 hit, then obviously you win the bet, and it's a plus 663. San Fran scored 30 points. The Eagles scored 28 points. Tyreek Hill, 95 yards receiving, and Kyron Williams, 90 yards rushing. He's the running back for the Rams. All right. Next, just my favorite picks that I just didn't get to. This is a plus 1,200 on FanDuel. Might be a little more on DraftKings, I'm not sure. But it's plus 1,200 on FanDuel. What we got? 6 legs, plus 1,200. Trey McBride, tight end, my guy. Held us down a little bit last week. Should have did more, but tight end for Arizona. 5 catches and 50 yards. He's in a really good matchup this week, going against the Eagles. We know the Eagles just give it up. Just, also was almost going to play they all over. But instead I just played their team total. I almost played that game all over because that could be a shootout. But with that being said, Trey McBride, tight end from the Cardinals, 50 yards, 5 catches, basically what he does every week, and he's in a real good matchup this week. Next, in the Indy game, Jonathan Taylor to score a touchdown, and Michael Pittman 70 yards. Michael Pittman been getting 70 yards every single week. We get like 7 catches and 70 yards every single week of the season. Missed last week or left the game last week with a concussion. He should be back, so I expect him to get back to doing what he does. Won't be surprised if he have 100 this week. And Jonathan Taylor to score a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor score a touchdown. All right, not much else to say with that. And last but not least, we go into the Tennessee game, and we just exploiting what we saw last week. We just saw Amari Cooper at 200 yards, 250 yards receiving. So we're going to do Hopkins to have 60 yards, and Okongwu, which is the tight end, Chiggs Okongwu, the tight end from the Titans. Okay, so he's going to have 40 yards, and Hopkins going to have 60 yards. Basically, both of them to get their yardage prop. Njoku was really hurting them last week, but it was so much Amari Cooper that Njoku ain't have to do too much. But I'm pretty sure he still went over his catches and or his receiving yards for us. So yeah, I think Nkongwu can get 40, and Hopkins again. Amari Cooper just had like 250, so Hopkins should be able to get 60, and it's his old team, that too. So that's a plus 12-22. I'll run it back for the vibes. DeAndre Hopkins and Okongwu, 60 and 40 yards, tight end and receiver for the Titans. Jonathan Taylor to score a touchdown, and Michael Pittman to have 70 yards. That's in the Colts game. And Trey McBride, the Arizona tight end, to have 5 catches and 50 yards. Real simple. Plus 12-22 on that thing. 3 more left, and these are all round robins. All right, all these shits is fucking crazy. We got a plus 9, we got a plus 9,000, a plus 10,000, and a plus 14,000. My lord! Oh, we have reached the promotion portion of the program though. So if you're watching this, I know it's short notice. Viewership is down. I understand. But hey, I got to get it in, man. It's New Year's Eve. Had a lot to handle this morning. Woke up a little late. So it is what it is. But with that being said, if you're watching this on Twitter, please do me a favor, give me a heart and a retweet. Wouldn't that be crazy if we broke the retweet record on the day that a lot of people ain't really tuned into the show? Wouldn't that be crazy? But yeah, go ahead. The retweet record is 14. We getting there. We got 13 a lot of times. But yeah, if you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet. Help my page grow. Help other people get to this bag. I mean, worst week probably. Since the season started in October. And we're looking at a 4-unit loss. At the most, we'll lose 8 units. If we just lose every single bet today, be 8 units. That will be terrible. Don't get it twisted, but we're up so much this year that's nothing. And if we could just finish breaking even or a couple units up, that'd be great. Keep the streak going. So we do really good on this channel, all right? So if you're watching this on YouTube, like the video, share the video. More importantly, sub to the channel, put your notifications on. If you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet. Let's break the retweet record with a low viewership. And if you're watching this on Facebook, you know the vibes. Appreciate you tuning in. I've been trying to go live a little more lately on Facebook. Ever since my grandma passed, I ain't really been fucking with Facebook because there's too many niggas I know and shit. So I ain't really trying to get family and shit like that. What it is, but I'm trying to go live a little more on Facebook for the bets. All right, so y'all can get some money. All right, so yeah, if you're watching this on Facebook, give me a heart and a retweet or a heart and a share. You know the vibes. All right. So yeah, let's get to these round robins, man. And this show 1:30 and 5:30. Yeah, we'll be done in under 35 minutes. I'm pretty sure we'll be done in under 35 minutes, so you'll have enough time to watch the show back on 1.5 speed and get what we got to get. And I will probably run back every single blood money bet for the people that do be having pen and pencils and just missed just a little bit. No, actually I won't, because I gotta finish it quick so y'all can run it back. But like my mans always say, just run it back. If you miss something, just run it back and watch the show a little later. All right, round robins. Let me see. We got 2 2s and 3s. Hold on. All these 2s and 3s? Nah, 2 2s and 3s and a 3 and 4. Like I said, we got a plus 9,000, plus 14,000, and a plus 10,000. Let's get it in. All right. First, we are on FanDuel with this one. Is we on FanDuel with both of these shits? Nah. All right, so we on FanDuel with this one. Shout out to the homie Godspeed. I seen my boy Godspeed do this. And I seen this before, but I seen you almost smack last week. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to try this. First touchdown score. So you go, good Lord. So you go to like touchdown score on FanDuel and go to like first or last, but I'm doing first. The first person to score the game. All right. We're going to the Oakland Raiders game. Zamir White. Simply put, whoever the fuck they going against, don't quote me. I'll just be looking at the numbers. Whoever they going against, give up the most or the second most touchdowns. Let me see. Second most touchdowns, the running backs. All right. So yeah, give me Zamir White. It could be Jonathan Taylor to score first, but we already got Jonathan Taylor for a half a unit in this other shit. So yeah, Zamir White be the first to score a touchdown. That's a plus 650. I did not play any of these separately. We just round robin 2s and 3s. Zamir White scored the first touchdown in the game, plus 650. Christian McCaffrey in the San Francisco game scored the first touchdown of the game. It's like probably a plus 300, 290, 350, somewhere around that. Self-explanatory. It could be anybody from San Fran, but I think it's going to be C-Mac. All right. And last but not least, Travis Etienne, running back for the Jags, to be the first touchdown scorer in his game. His matchup, whoever the fuck they're going against, give up the most touchdowns to the running back position. All right. So this is a simple cap. We playing the running backs that have the best possible matchups that they can have to score touchdowns, and we're just playing them to score first. And then we're playing the cheat code, C-Mac, to score first. Is what it is. All right. Round robin 2s and 3s. When all 3 of them hit, that's a plus 14,000. That would be the biggest bet I've ever hit. That would be crazy. So yeah, big vibes. Let's do it. Zamir White Raiders, Christian McCaffrey San Fran, Travis Etienne Jags, all to score the first touchdown of the game. Round robin 2s and 3s. Next, we on DraftKings with it. Round robin 2s and 3s. This one, you know what I'm saying? I'm always honest with the dreamers. Just had to do it for the vibes. Not much, behind it. Just did it for the vibes. Will Levis, 25 rushing yards. I played it straight, so I'm playing his max. And he just had 25 rushing yards in the touchdown last time he played them 2 weeks ago. Shit. Fuck it. Will Levis, 25 rush yards. That's a plus 450. Did not play it separately. Just gonna round robin in 2s and 3s. So Will Levis, the quarterback for the Titans, 25 rushing yards. Next, Mike Evans, 100 yards receiving. Why did I play him? First of all, he got smoked with some who not playing today. The tight end, the cornerback from New Orleans. Oh, but yeah, Puka Nacua just had 164 yards last week versus them. It could be Chris Godwin. People much smarter than me in the NFL are on Chris Godwin. I like Mike Evans, so I played Mike Evans. 100 yards receiving for Mike. And last but not least, Stidham. Jason Stidham. I don't know his name, but we'll just call him Stidham. My guy Stidham, the quarterback for Denver, to have 250 yards passing. He might throw for 300. I might just throw a little blunt money on him to go crazy today. We'll see. But yeah, Jason Stidham. I don't know why I call him Jason Stidham. I feel like that's the actor who be in the movies like Crank and The Transporter and shit. But be that as it may. Stidham, quarterback, Denver, 250 yards. Passing. Mike Evans, tight end. Receiver for Tampa Bay, 100 yards receiving. And Will Levis, quarterback for the Titans, Tennessee Titans, 25 yards rushing. That's a plus 10,000. Round robin 2 and 3s. My least favorite bet of all of them. Probably a hit. But yeah, my least favorite bet, all of them. In the last block, oh shit, I'm tripping. I got 2 more because I got a boost too. That's a plus 6,000. I got a boost. That shit long as fuck. Because it stepped up. I just did 10. Fuck it. But yeah, last but not least, this is my favorite round robin out of all of them. Plus 9,000. Chris Olave, 100 yards receiving. Amazing matchup for Chris Olave. He just had 100 yards last week. I can't stand Derek Carr, bummy ass. But Chris Olave is a monster. So yeah, Chris Olave, 100 yards receiving. Nico Collins, 90 yards receiving. I put this on the timeline as well. Nico Collins, 90 yards receiving from Houston. No, what's my son's name? You know I love them Houston boys. Pause. The other receiver he out for the season. Tank Dell, he gone. So yeah, Nico Collins season shit. 90 yards for Nico. Any in a good matchup. Glock Purdy. Big fan of Brock Purdy this week. 300 yards passing for Glock. Go ahead, throw that 303 touchdown game. You know, you won't put nobody, you won't silence no haters, you know what I'm saying? Because it's against Arizona. You should do this or wherever the fuck y'all playing. They playing Arizona or they playing Washington. So yeah, that's what you should do. But yeah, do what you should do. 300 yards and 3 touchdowns today. But for this round robin, 300 yards, and Bijan Robinson, 40 yards receiving. I think Bijan has had 50 yards receiving or at least 42 of his last 3. He's also in one of the best matchups you can possibly hope for, as is Brock Purdy, as is Chris Olave. I think Nico is too. So that's a plus 9,000, but we round robin in that 3s and 4s. We're going to run that back for the vibes. Chris Olave, 100 yards receiving. Nico Collins, Olave, receiver from New Orleans. 100 yards receiving. Nico Collins, receiver from Houston. 90 yards receiving. Glock Purdy, quarterback for San Fran. 300 yards passing. Bijan Robinson, running back for Atlanta. 40 yards receiving. Really like that. Really like that a lot. And last but not least, my stepped up. I was just going to throw this on the timeline, but the shit wouldn't fit because it's 10 legs and it's NFL and NBA, all right? But we'll start because I don't know if I'll have much NBA today because by the time NBA start, I don't know how I'll feel. And I ain't about to cap NBA like that today, but I will have some PRA steals and blocks. I will have that. You know, that's one thing I look at. All right, but hey, here you go. Stepped up late, mostly NBA, but we'll start with a couple NFL lays. Kansas City money line. Big fan of Kansas City money line today. Justin Fields, 40 rush yards. Justin Fields is in a really good matchup. Even though Atlanta has a good D, he's in a good matchup, and Justin Fields been running the ball. He might have had 100 last week. I don't know. But yeah, Justin Fields, 40 yards rushing. Mason Rudolph, the quarterback for the Steelers, under 236.5 yards passing, so under 237. He may get benched, simply put, for Kenny Pickett. If Kenny Pickett's able to go, he may get benched. So yeah, Mason Rudolph under 236 yards passing. Justin Fields 40 yards rushing. In the Kansas City money line, those are 3 legs. Then we got 7 in the NBA. We'll start with the first game. Again, this is a plus 6,000 with the 100% boost, basically. Jalen Johnson, 25 points plus rebounds. Love him in the first game. Love him for the PRA steals and blocks today. I'm sure that shit's just going down. It was plus 150. It is plus 130 right now. By the time I play, it's going to be plus 110 because I'm waiting on other shit to pop. Same thing with Derek White. It's a plus 140 right now. My God. I just should have just played them two together. But I need CJ for the vibes. I got to have CJ balls. Got to have it. But, man, I couldn't talk you off of playing them two together right now for plus 400. And put it with AD. Shit, maybe I should do that when I get off. I might do that when I get off. I'm not because I can't be waiting for them. I might do that with AD. I don't think AD gonna play. But yeah, we'll see. So NFL, real quick. Kansas City money line. Justin Fields 40 yards rushing, and Mason Rudolph under 237 yards passing. Now we about to go to the NBA. Jalen Johnson 25 points plus rebounds. He's for the Hawks, power forward for the Hawks. Think he has a monster game today. Trae Young, 10 assists, and DeJounte Murray, 5 assists. All right. Jalen Johnson, 25 points plus rebounds. Trae Young, 10 assists, and DeJounte Murray, 5 assists. Trae Young, 10 assists. You know the vibes with me and Trae Young. And DeJounte Murray, 5 assists, 8 and 10 assists. The 2 games he played them. I might throw DeJounte in maybe a round robin or something like that. But I'm pretty sure DeJounte's got 10 and 8 assists. All right. Next, a bonus. Under 23.5 points. And Ja Morant, under 7 assists. Seen a popular capper. Shout out to the homie. He followed me too, man. Goated. But yeah, seen a popular capper drop this. I never like telling the plays of these. I don't like giving people plays away on my shit. But he gave out Sabonis under. Had a great analysis behind that. So I'll piggyback off that and add a little more points. Sabonis, 23.5 points. I never have a problem giving nobody credit because, you know, we be having the vibes on the channel. We be having the one-on-one look. So if I get something from somebody, I'll tell y'all. No question. Y'all know that. Ja Morant, 7 assists. I think he's done this every game since he's been back. He can have 30 and 10 tonight. Shit, triple-double in play for Ja as well, too. But yeah, Sabonis under 23.5 points, and Ja Morant 7 assists. Two more legs. Nick Claxton under 11 rebounds in the Pels money line. Nick Claxton, center for the Nets, under 11 rebounds in the Pels money line. All right. That's a plus 6,000. Like every leg, I think we can cash it. Last time we did this, we fell 1 assist short of cashing this shit with Tobias Harris. 1 assist short. Was it 1 assist? It was 1 assist short. I don't know if it was Tobias, but it was 1 assist short from cashing this last time we did this stepped up leg. So let's do it again. I'll run it back again for the vibe. So Pels money line. I don't think the Lakers are going to play today. I don't think my Lakers. I think one of them two, if not both of the stars, are going to sit out. Nick Claxton under 11 rebounds. So the last 5 centers that have played OKC, the so-called OKC that gives up the most rebounds to centers, the last 5 centers have gone under their rebound line. We just asked him to go under 11, not 9.5, which is his line. So don't be surprised if Claxton gets 7 or 8 rebounds, and a lot of people type because the numbers say go there. Because I was about to play it. Then I did my cap, and I'm like, oh, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that go into these plays. That's why we're successful. Been a little slow this week, but it's a lot that go into these plays, and I'm going to only get better. I'm going to reach out to the homies and learn a couple more things with these props. But, yeah, now Claxton may have 15 rebounds because, again, for the whole season, OKC gives up a bunch of rebounds, but AD didn't go over his prop. The last 5 guys have not gone over their prop. OKC centers. Jokic didn't go over his prop. Now that was a blowout, but still, he didn't go over his prop. I forgot all the people I was looking at, but I was like, wow, very surprising. Maybe Sabonis was in that shit too. Didn't go over his. So yeah, we'll see. Claxton under 11 rebounds, Pelicans money line. Sabonis under 23.5 points. Ja Morant 7 assists. Again, Sabonis like the under his points. Ja Morant 7 assists. He's done it every game back. If not, he's done it every game but one, I'm pretty sure. If not, don't care. Still love it today. Jalen Johnson, power forward for Atlanta, 25 points plus rebounds. Gonna have a big game today. Could have like 25 and 12. Especially because Okongwu's out too. So backup center. Speaking of which, I am looking at Day'Ron Sharpe. We're gonna be on Day'Ron Sharpe again in some capacity today. Because all the backup centers been going crazy. So Jokic didn't go over, but old boy in like 14, 16 minutes had 8 rebounds. DJ. Who else I mentioned? I don't know. I don't got all day to go over it, but yeah, just trust it. Y'all know about it. Trae Young 10 assists and DeJounte Murray 5 assists. Without the boost, the stepped up boost is like a plus 2,000, plus 2,500, something like that, or actually a plus 2,700. Because with the boost, it's exactly a plus 5,771. All right. So, wow. All right. I could do that. 130, 530, and 32. We'll just call it 33 minutes, man. Hopefully, I can remember 33 Pippen. All right. 135, 30, and Scottie Pippen. All right. So, I got 8 minutes to go through these commentarios. Y'all let me know what's the vibes, all right? And I might not need it. We ain't got that many comments. Adam the Who, Happy New Year. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got to say it right now, too, before I forget. 135, 30, and Pippen. All right. Man, appreciate y'all. When I first started this channel, I was so happy. I remember having to record these shits, and I got great Wi-Fi, but it used to take me so long to upload the videos. Used to have to do if you look at my first videos, I used to have to take pictures for the goddamn thumbnails, and then I had to do this and do that, man. Shout out to the fucking Day One Dreamers, man. I started this channel, I want to say in April this year, April or May. I feel like for the NBA playoffs. So we ain't been a year yet, but we almost had 1,000 subs at like 780. Shout out to the Day One Dreamers. I appreciate the people that come through. I'm happy I've been able to win us some money. We done had some amazing days and really ain't had that many bad days. It's been really good. I'm going to continue to grow. Everybody asks when I'm going to get a Discord. You got to give me the 10K followers. And I know it'll get there quick. Like, shit, I'm almost at 4K, I think. Or maybe almost at 35. I don't know. But, like, once I get to 4K and 5K, then it'll start getting quick. It'll start, blowing up. And, I got to keep doing my job. And we get the followers up. But, yeah, I already got some offers, low-key. I got to reach out to the homies But I already got some kind of low key offers to be in some Discord. So, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, man, I just appreciate all the love. It's crazy. When I started capping on Twitter. I started capping 2 years ago. Then I started capping on Twitter a year ago for the NBA season. So, and I started with like 89 followers. So yeah, man, it's been a great journey, and we've basically been a year and a couple months. So we're just gonna keep going and keeping it going. All right. So I had to say that. Appreciate everybody. All right, but yeah, happy new year. Big vibes. He on the Fizz money line. Okay, couldn't talk you off of that. That line stinks. Everybody love, everybody love the Ravens. Everybody think the Ravens the best team in the league, as they should, after they did what they did to San Fran. And Ravens at home against Miami, -3, -4, low total. That line stinks. That line is telling you that Miami gonna win. You know how I feel about the NFL. NFL is crazy. So yeah, also, while I'm staying off that game, if y'all remember, Miami had like the greatest comeback of all time. I think that was last year. I think it was last year where Baltimore was up like 30 in the second half, and then Miami came back. And I think that was without Tyreek. He got hurt that game, if I'm not mistaken. But I remember it was the greatest comeback ever because I was watching it with my boy, my best friend. He's a Miami Dolphin fan. But yeah, Mamu Betts, good vibes. Appreciate you pulling up. I'm at the timestamp song for you. 1:35, 30, and 33 minutes is the timestamps. 1:30 is the straights, and the straights is down there. 5:30 is the blunt money bets, and 33 minutes is the comments. And we're gonna get into like a couple looks, I guess. Happy New Year's, everyone. 2024 will be another great year for sure. The original hater, good morning, y'all. Let's start the new year with some cash. Y'all know it. That's my boy Isaiah Jones. What's the vibe, my boy? Appreciate you pulling up on YouTube. Happy New Year's for sure. Double S, say hi. Yeah, they did it, man. I told y'all, I didn't think there was much value in it because I thought they was going to do it. It really wasn't much value. But how about King Dern? Continues to cash us out, man. I should have went crazy with that yesterday. I didn't. But yeah, he would have had a double-double dead ass in the first half. He missed like his first 3 shots. Like, boy, what's that playing? But yeah, them Pistons, people fronting on them. Got some blunt money on Taysom Hill, anytime touchdown. Chris Godwin, 80 receiving y'all. Oh, yeah, shout out to the chat. Y'all was on fucking fire last week. I went crazy, but y'all was crazy too. I was sitting up here like, damn, because that's why I said we finishing this show early, because I'm going to go back and write and tell some of y'all, y'all went crazy last week in the chat. The best y'all ever did, because I remember the shit. I might not write it down, but I remember it. And it's like every time the red zone, I was like, damn, somebody in the chat said that. Damn, somebody in the chat said that. Matter of fact, I think it was 3 times who came in here with the crazy blood money bet. It was like, it was crazy. That bitch hit though. Got some blood money on Taysom Hill, anytime touchdown. Chris Godwin, 80 receiving yards. Trey Young, 30. And Justin Jefferson, 100 receiving yards. I think all these guys are in good spots. I agree. I didn't think about Taysom for sure. Damon J, Happy New Year's to you too. Cat Lee, Happy New Year's to you too. Blunt Money Bet family in this thing for sure. Fahrenheit, Happy New Year's. Yeah, like, comment, share, sub. Fahrenheit went 4-2 in the chat yesterday. Big vibes was good. What's a good spot for Pistons, man? Oh, what's a good spot? Yeah, he said, yeah. What it do, everybody? Happy New Year. Yeah, it was a good spot, man. It wasn't no reason for me to go crazy. Claxon, I'm against you on that one, big dog. I'm against you on that one. We'll be head to head, as they call it on my show that I like to watch. You better you bet. We'll be mano y mano on that. But I gotta be against you on that, man. But he's giving you reasons why. And I couldn't talk you off of that. You know what I'm saying? Wait, Claxton had 10.5 rebounds on FanDuel? He had 10.5? Man, please. I'm playing his all unders today, y'all. But he might go crazy. But you gotta remember that he cashed his last 3, 17 and 12, last 2 versus OKC. But if you look at his minutes last year for OKC, he was getting 5 to 6 more minutes. And as we know, all it takes is 2 minutes. 2 extra minutes is big on rebounds. Ask me, who just got hooked again on the Day'Ron Sharpe double-double. Just got hooked on that again, plus 480. All it takes is 2 minutes. So you take 2 minutes away, that's big. Now take 6 minutes away. because that's the difference between Claxton this year and last year, big dog. So we'll see. El Plaga in this thing, Blunt Money Bets. Kittle, 54 receiving yards. Cash last 8 of 9, 120 a year ago versus Washington. Wow, okay, that's a great look. Happy New Year's, cuz. Yeah, Happy New Year's too. Well, keep getting well. Flo said, "What's the vibes, New Year's? Happy New Year's. Let's get it." Yeah, man. And wow, we have 40 minutes. Perfect. Me and Flo do have a collab. Let me give it to y'all right now. Hopefully, I can remember off the top of my head. It is my boy Glock Purdy, 2 touchdowns. It is Cam Johnson, 3 Cam Johnson for the Nets, 3 threes. And Flo, if you're still watching, throw it in the chat for me. Ezekiel Elliott, 5 catches. Again, he's done this like 4 of his last 5 games, something like that. Last 3, something like that. Joey Bosa, 1 sack. And this is the last thing I'm gonna forget too. So y'all have to look at my timeline. But Joey Bosa, 1 sack. Devin Booker, over 2.5 turnovers. And it's a sack dude. It's a tackles plus assist dude. His number like 9, and he a white dude, and he played for Washington. I don't know his name. I forgot y'all. So just look at my timeline for that. But if not, there'll go right there. What's the dude name? Cody Barton, 9 tackles and assists. All right, that's the last one. Yeah, that's all Flo. Y'all know me. I don't dig deep like that. Pause. Flo, Flo got the vibes when it comes to the NFL shit. So y'all know I ain't give y'all no Cody Barton 9 tackles plus assists, but obviously trust Flo with everything because it's a collab. So yeah, Cody Barton 9 tackles plus assists. Devin Booker over 2.5 turnovers. So if you get 3, we win. Joey Bosa, the one from Nick. I don't know which, the one that's not injured, the one from San Fran. Bosa to get a sack. Cam Johnson 3 threes. Glock Purdy 2 touchdowns, and Ezekiel Elliott, 5 catches. All right, that's the show. Not bad. 42 minutes. I said 40. Not bad as always. Happy New Year, dreamers, dream girls. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hit the like button and sub on your way out. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get this cash. Gotta have it. Happy New Year's. Let's get it.